just wanted to let you know their sound is there. So yeah, just wait for the voice. We just got another 3 more minutes and then we're all going to be on. So just hang 5.
Also, Marcus, my brother, you are not accepting the panelist co-host thing. Please accept. Sean, you as well. Please, you guys are experts. You guys are going to give the update. Also, I think our CEO is coming as well to this meeting.
Where do we have the slides somewhere? I haven't seen the slides.
Please look for Conrad, and I think he's coming as well.
So Gopi, who's doing what here? Like, who are you doing the main presentation? Like who's talking?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely. It's just we are giving the update, right? So we're all going to discuss. We're all going to do it.
Okay. I know there's a slide deck that's available. I haven't seen it yet though.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are we discussing from? I haven't gotten any updates on a slide deck or anything.
Oh no. Whatever we agreed yesterday.
They said that we can be heard. The community can hear us talking. That's not good.
That's not good.
I had a chat with no sound. Oh wow, why is that? Can you hear me, Tammy? Can you hear me?
Yeah, everybody else can hear us as well.
Yeah,
right.
Everybody can hear. We're not in a private room or anything. We're on live.
No, we out everyone, right?
Everyone's putting in the chat saying that they can hear us.
Yeah, we're on live, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, they all raising hands. So, lower hands. They keep raising hands. I don't know why. Why is that for?
Sean just sent us the slide deck. At least take a glance at it on your phone.
Right now, we just want to make sure people can hear us. Leaders, hope you all can hear us. Yeah. They say yes. That's cool. Some people they can't. I mean, might be. Please check your speaker or mic or your gadget. So that's why you had to do. Thank you. Thumbs up. Yes. Thank you. Right. So, Tammy, Rory, and I'll try to get Marcus. Marcus is not accepting our invitation, but let me do that again. Marcus, my brother, please check.
Yeah, I called Marcus and he's looking for something. He said he hadn't gotten a join as a panelist.
I have added everyone, my bro, and you are here. I added Marcus as well, and Sean. Sean is not. Sean, are you here? Oh, Marcus is here. Here we go. The big man is here. That's a good news. And let me see, Sean. Right, Sean, please accept our invitation, my brother.
Gotcha. So I had to exit the old one and then come back on as the panel. Okay, sorry. All right.
Tommy, hi.
I'm here.
Right. So you can open the room. I mean, I think right time to start. 2.7K people, probably under 3,000 will be there. That's pretty cool. So do you want to start that? Start that and please introduce Conrad. Then I will come for update. We all will discuss about it. So please carry on.
You want me to introduce Conrad?
Oh, let me do it. Let me do it.
Are we recording, Gavi? Maybe just record the session.
Let me record that. Yes, absolutely. That's a good idea. So, Tommy's here. So, Tommy, you can do that. Yes, please bring. I'm going to start recording. And after that, yes, you can bring Conrad to the room. Let me record it.
Recording in progress.
it's a good thing I see lots of hearts, which is good, and hands up.
Yeah.
Tommy, over to you. Tommy.
Okay. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hello, all of our beloved community. We're so glad to have you here today. This is actually a great day for us, and we're looking forward to some wonderful things being announced for you today. So welcome, everyone. We have our panelists that are here today that have been working so very hard over the past, week, doing, marathon meetings to bring this good news and this good information to you today. So we welcome you all to our Vidilook call today. The first thing that I want to do is to introduce our CEO of Vidilook, Mr. Conrad Swallies, and he is going to just give us a brief introduction. He has a very awesome, extensive background in the area of these types of businesses and bringing all these businesses together. And so the Vidilook platform that we have here now that he is overseeing for us is also, he has in mind to bring his expertise to allow it to be something that is going to be bigger and greater than we could ever imagine. So I'm going to turn it over to Conrad now so that he can take us on and start off and kick us off on this meeting. So Conrad, thank you for being here today, and welcome to our community.
Thanks for the intro, Tammy. It's been a very tough week for everyone, I think. And, one thing I've learned this week is what a fantastic team of expert leaders we have at the top of this. That the guys have been working with myself and with Sam, just really pulling this whole thing apart and making it so that we address all the issues and we create something that is right for purpose and is going to allow us to move forward with proper longevity into the future. So whilst it's been a very, very tough week, it's been probably one of the most important weeks in the life of Vidilook, because we have listened, we have turned things inside out, we have not argued but debated. I've learned so much about how the system works, and I think what we've managed to do is find the right balanced solution to the problem, but more importantly, the correct balance for the system going forward, which will be the foundation of not just Vidilook, but of all the other projects that that we have in our vision. Obviously, I've only been here. I think it's about, I don't know how many weeks it is now. It seems like forever, actually. But I think it's about 10 weeks. But the plan was always to carry out a vision with Vidilook being the initial proof of concept and the most important part of a vision, and that's still the case. And whilst this was by no means planned to be happening, and it was a bit of a surprise to me that we're in this situation. But actually, with hindsight now, it was probably a godsend that actually this has happened and allowed us to take stock at a very early stage in what we're doing and solve some of the issues that existed, and that included some kind of like problems with fake accounts and various sort of elements of the model that were just not working as a business. Because ultimately what we want to do here is we want to create a profitable business that isn't just a short-term situation. It isn't just a crypto play, but it is a profitable business that in the future can actually be worth something and can be actually, possibly listed on a stock market or put into a trade sale. So we have, there's been a lot of pain for everybody, and you know, we've been tirelessly having meetings till God knows what time in the evening. I think there was one that was in the middle of the night yesterday, and we now got to a point where we've agreed on how to move forward, and the date for the relaunch is the 29th, so on Saturday. And we're all very, very excited about it, because this is something that has been formulated not by the software guys, not by, you know, corporate and myself, and it's been created with the team representing the community, with ourselves and with the tech representatives. So, you know, we've been busy covering off all this, checking the maths, checking the technical feasibility of everything. And now we're kind of back at a point where we can relaunch and start focusing also on the future. And the future is that, you know, with Vidilook, we have kind of three plays in it. We have the initial network marketing, where everyone's building value out of their downlines, etc. At some point in the near future, and everyone is making, you know, can make good money out of that. And then the second play is that the VDL token will go public at some stage once we've got enough volume and on the platform. So it's about a numbers game. And when that happens, there'll be opportunities to, you know, to make some gains out of that. And then the third play is that ultimately we'll have a business that is making a profit and is worth something to either on a stock market to public investors, or potentially a trade sale to somebody else. And the vision is that, you know, if I talk to the Salmon Stable DAO, he's talking about hundreds of projects. But on my own personal kind of vision where I am at the moment, I've got about 12 out of 20 that are in process, being worked on, lined up for the future, that will be a duplicate of this model, but in different kind of subjects and sectors and different functionality. And each one of those will have these same three plays, which will be value creation opportunities for everyone involved. So it's kind of it's really exciting. You know, sometimes you have to have pain to actually work out, and it's not pleasant, and it hasn't been pleasant over the last 3 or 4 days. But we are now back in the place where we're all confident that this can move forward stronger than ever before, and it will make the majority of people in the community very happy, because it's been created by the community leaders, and so it's all really exciting. And you know, one of the most important things that's already been announced, you know, at the beginning of this, was that you know, I was so happy when Salmon Stable DAO actually stepped in to not just being a technology provider and not just being our kind of visionary non-exec leader, but for them to actually commit you know, funds to help us make sure that this situation is put right in the right way. So that's been that's been a fundamental kind of change, with a lot, bringing with it a lot more transparency, a lot more brain power, a lot more finance, and really setting the way forward. You know, there's also money being made available to help me actually look at some mergers and acquisitions, which will allow us to jump into sectors a lot quicker with the expertise in those sectors. So basically, you know, everything that I started off doing, and you know, going through the DD and asking all my questions and pulling things apart, you know, we've kind of been through that, and we've been through that and more. And you know, the last 4 days, I have learned so much about the nuts and bolts of the software and the model that I'm now very, very well positioned to create these other new follow-on models. And also, you know, I've got to know the expert leaders so well, and I now know who to talk to about what, you know, to actually make sure that the models going forward are, you know, pitched right, in the right way, that the community will be really interested in. And I think what I'm trying to do with all those models is trying to make them a little bit more interesting, a little bit more engaging, and a little bit more meaningful. But they'll all be based around all the things, all the sectors, and all the areas of life that are the most important areas of life for us. You know, so covering off all those areas where the main commerce actually exists. That's what they will be based around. So yeah, so you know, I think that's really covering off everything I've got to say. I mean, we are going to be doing a formal announcement after this call. But for now, I think that's just covering off, you know, getting to the end of a very difficult I think it was 4 days, maybe 5 days. I've lost track of time. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Quite scary. But we're in a good place, and I thank the expert leaders again for all their time and all their effort and all their patience, because it has been a really, really important process. And you know, quite a few people have sort of said, well, they've never actually seen such a transparent process to deal with a situation like this. And but this is how I operate. You know, I operate, you know, very fair, open, and honest, and transparent as much as I possibly can, and actually listen to everybody who has got some input. You know, I've been talking to a few people, you know, privately as well. So those people know who they are, and thank you very much for your input, because that's also helped me. And you know, we're in a good space now, and you know, it's a hiccup. It's something that I didn't really want to have to do, but actually, in hindsight, it's been a good thing, and it's allowed me and the community to build a much more solid foundation, a much more realistic foundation for the future, to make sure this thing succeeds, and then allows us to lead on to all these other exciting projects. So thank you very much for listening. I'm not the most exciting speaker on these things, because I have to do all the important, boring stuff, right? But it's kind of like it's been a great pleasure, and I'm feeling really buoyant about the whole situation, and I'm sure that everyone's going to be really happy with the conclusions that we've come to, that we're going to be announcing after this call tonight. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Conrad. That was actually pretty awesome. I'm sure that the community really appreciates all the gory details that you have given in the background, that you have given with regards to Vidilook and the way forward, you know, pieces of the roadmap in terms of your intentions for all this. So we are really appreciative of your efforts and all of your expertise that you bring to the table, and what the future is going to be looking like for Vidilook. You know, we're really excited about that. So thank you for all that, that wonderful, wonderful information. And it has been a grueling, was almost 7 days. You know, we've been going at this for a while now, and not just one meeting a day, but two, and they've been long. So everybody's input there, and you know, I think we're going to have a good outcome, and we're going to continue to look at this down the line. So thank you for that introduction. Thank you for all the wonderful information about, you know, Vidilook and where we're going with this. So I think the future is very bright. So thank you for that. Next, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we have was not able to get Sam in the room, but we want him to give his piece as well before we go on with the actual presentation to show you what we have for you now for Vidilook. But we do have Sam on Gobi's link. He's with Gobi, and he's going to be able to speak with us through there. So hi, Sam, how are you? Wave if you can hear us.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, put him a little closer to the mic, Gobi. Here you go.
Can you hear now?
Chavez was able to get in the room.
Yeah. Do I need to yell?
Yeah,
No,
they can hear you, Sam. Offer.
Put his picture back up. We want to see him too. Yeah, here you go. Hey, Sam.
Yes. This is exactly what happened last night. I was not invited to my own party. I got super sad because I wasn't invited to my own party, and I started drinking. So, you know, I'm only human, right? I'm only full of emotions, right? So, you know, I'm really happy that at least this time, Gobi's holding my hand, right? I'm not there with you guys in the room, but I'm here in Gobi's room. So this is really exciting. I'm really, you know, still full of emotions from last night, and I'm still here to continue doing what I believe needs to be done to make everything right. So, look, everyone is here to support each other because we're on to something special. We're here to support the people that we care about. And through that support, we're able to then grow what is an amazing ecosystem. So again, it has been a lot of disagreements amongst leaders and amongst the community. And why? Because you guys all want what's best for not only yourselves, but for the people around you. That's why you're all here. You know, I want that for you guys too. And, you know, I might not be the right leader, but unfortunately, because of everyone's support, I am your leader. So I will continue doing what's right by everyone here so that I can deserve to be here to continue to lead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard from Sam. He talked about also the future that we're having for Vidilook and all the other projects that will be forthcoming. So please stay tuned for the presentation that is going to be happening after this, where we're going to be talking more about the future of Stable DAO and other projects that are coming. Right now, we know that the task at hand is to introduce you to the new recovery plan, or the new fix that we have for Vidilook to kind of get everybody up and running again, to get the ball rolling again. Everybody is excited about that. I know that's why we all are here. So we're not going to keep you guys in suspense any longer. But before we go forward, I just want to say thank you to all of my partners that was in the room with me for the past week doing all this. We also have Sean, who was not able to make it into the room either. And he also had a lot of input and was into those marathon meetings with us. And so I want to give him a shout out and say, hey, Sean, and thank you as well for all the work that you've done. And Marcus and Ellis, Rory, Gobi, thank you all for that. I want to give a shout out to Bill also. He also joined us on behalf of the community to make sure that we was able to consider everybody's input. You know, we were in your shoes when we were going through this. We were thinking about you. And so hopefully we are able to give you something that you can be happy with and proud of. But as you're going and watching this presentation, we want you to keep in mind that, and this is going to be reiterated either throughout the presentation or either at the end of the presentation, but let me just let you know right now that this rollout that we have here is what we're deeming as kind of like a quick fix because we wanted to get something out there to you. But we're also going to be looking at this. We're still going to be continuing to meet every day. Our meetings have not stopped just because we have this presentation and because we have something that we're going to be rolling out to you on the 29th. Our meetings are going to continue every single day, and every 30 days, and particularly for the first 30 days, we're going to look at this again, assess everything all over again, continuing to listen to your feedback that's going to be coming in. Okay, that's going to continue. And then we're going to continue to tweak it and make it better and better and better. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're listening to this, even though it's great and I think it's good and fair for moving forward. But I also want you to keep in mind that this is just the beginning. Okay, we will be pushing this forward and we want to be enhancing it as we go along. All right, but also keep in mind that, you know, if it wasn't for this road or this avenue that we've taken, we wouldn't even be here. We would be in a worse place that we are today. But because we want to make sure that this works, we want to roll it out slowly. This is where we're starting off. So please keep your minds open and realize that this is just the beginning of us being able to bring this back on live and moving forward. Vidilook is very, very important to all of us. So keep that in mind. So now I'm going to turn it over to Gobi, who is going to, from there, you're going to, I guess, you know, introduce yourself and introduce any comments that you have and, you know, begin to share the presentation or whatever else you want to do from here.
I need more hearts, otherwise I'm not going to get many updates.
Some more hearts for Gobi.
We have lots of hearts, no more hearts. There's
There
no
they
point.
are. Yay.
Right, here we go.
Wow,
Thank you.
look at that, Gobi.
Lots of love
hearts.
for you, Gobi. Lots of love for everybody.
I love it. I
Thanks,
love
Sammy.
it.
Listen, leaders, right? I put my name as Gobi, here to serve the community, right? I'm here for the community. We as leaders in this group, right? We loved, you know, with all the decisions we made last 6, 7, 8 days. Not arguments, but, you know, we didn't agree with something. Then Marcus said, you know, I need this for my community. Ellis said, I need this for my community. They didn't talk for themselves. They actually did everything for the community. So people are asking me, hey, come to the point straight away. I will just wait, right? We need this program for the next 10, 20, 30 years. But can I tell you something? I'm not talking as a networker. I got my friend in front of me. Every single time we talk, we have family around. Everything I'm telling is going to be recorded, right? And you record by yourself if you want. Sam is here to give something to the community for long term. And that long term is here with the agreement of these beautiful experts. You know, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Ellis. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Rory. And our Sean, locked out. Our chairman being locked out. There we go. He's on my phone. We have to thank our executive chairman, Mr. Sam Lee, and Conrad. He's not just an honorary person. He's not here to, he was like, I had a meeting with him yesterday, I believe. Yesterday, he was talking about one thing I won't go be. I don't want anyone in this company left out or somebody put the money and they lose money. This is not another typical company leaders. It's not at all. We have two beautiful systems, right? Vidilook beta system, which you are experiencing everything. And the second one, let's get started. Yes, bro. Yes, let's get started. And the second one is going to be Vidilook 2.0. Both, not either one, both going to pay you every single day. Let me talk about the first one. If I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure we all discussed about it and we actually submitted to the chairman and the CEO. They agreed with, yes, we are happy to go ahead. More than anything, this system never ever going to end. Right? Again, only 3-4 hearts coming. It's no point. Don't shall we run that for another 3 months? Is that you want? Right? Guys, just thank you. Right? This is never ever going to end. You know what? I totally believe in Sam and Conrad. This is never ever going to end again. This is never going to change. But whatever we are going to explain to you, it might be like slight changes, but the system will be back on track where you were exactly like 2 weeks ago, enjoying, wow, lots of money, woke up with, I have seen this much money. It's going to happen. Right, the first one I'm going to talk about. Marcus, you ready? Am I carry on? Can I go for it? Right, Ellis, Rory, Tammy, and Sean, wherever you are, if you're here.
Go for it, go for it.
Awesome. So the first system is beta system, the current system. It's going to pay you all the 3% every single day. Okay, it's going to be. The good news is that 3% is going to be double. Understand what I'm saying. Don't think as a typical networker, right? And this company is want to give something. You know, if anything happened to any business, all the actors, the CEOs, whoever, they all run away. But these are real people here. They want this company to stay with them. That's why they're bringing something else. And we have the meeting in 30 minutes. Please don't miss that. Right. So the first system is going to pay you 3% every single day with whatever money you have in add value. Once it's finished, it's finished. Right? Let's say, for example, somebody got 1,500, which is 5 times, 7,500. That will pay 3% every day. That money will be doubled. And every single balance, your pending withdrawals, your pending BDL, whatever in pledge mining already, whatever money is going to create it, all will be in your pledge mining. Listen to me carefully. It's good news. Don't think, oh my gosh, pledge mining? No, it's good news. Wait. I'm talking about one system, and you are going to have two, both going to pay you. Okay? So this system, let's say, for example, somebody got $10,000 in everything. And that $10,000 will be $20,000. And that $20,000 will pay you every day 0.2%. Let me do the maths. Please do the maths. Your $1,500 going to give you $7,500. And that $7,500 doubling to $15,000. And that's giving you 0.2% mean for your initial investment is giving 1%. Do the maths. Okay? So we are not giving something rubbish, something brilliant. It's not the only one. Wait for the other one. That's even better. This is the first one. And this plus the other one, you're going to get both payments. Okay, let me repeat that again. The simple thing is, right, before I go to the next one, 89% of the Vidilook members, they got their money back. If you guys want to blame Sam, and Sam can say, okay, the 11% of the people didn't receive the money, that might cost me $7 million. Gobi, here we go, give them the 1x, thank you, I'm sorry, goodbye. It's not Sam's company, right? It wasn't Sam's company. Now it's Sam's company. He's not doing that. He said, every single one of you, doesn't matter you made 100x, 200x, 1000x, I'm giving everyone this chance. All will receive the pledge mining. Let me do the maths again. Your $1,500 will give you $7,500. That's $7,500 doubling $15,000. That $15,000 paying you 0.2% every single day. Do the maths against your contribution. That's giving a huge percentage. That's not the only one. Let me move to the next one. Now, Sam is putting about $5 to $6 million instantly for all the members. Doesn't matter you are a small member who joined yesterday. Doesn't matter you are Marcus. Right? He's an expert, a top expert. Right? Tammy is a top expert. Alice is top expert. And Rory is shown. They are top people, no experts in here. Right. Look at this. Sam is going to pay every single members, right, the starter package. This is option 2, but you're going to receive both together, not either one. Okay. The second option, Sam going to pay you all. But can I tell you something? People are from Africa. People are from Sri Lanka. This money is big for you. It's free. You're getting your first option, pledge mining, 0.2%, which is huge. Almost like 1% you are receiving against your money. But that's not your money, right? You all made money. But still, Sam giving you the money. Now here, Sam going to start you all with $50. Listen to me carefully. Wait. No one allowed to put $150 straight. Sam doesn't need your money. No one allowed to join $500 straight away. But there's a chance. No one allowed to bring $1,500 straight away. But when you have your personal volume, for example, 15, Tommy, am I right? Is that 150? For example, is that Marcus? The personal volume, 150? Right. When you have, I mean, you're going to have the personal volume straight away anyway. You know why? All getting $50. And that $50 will pay you 1.5% every single day. Leaders, listen. There are some people, they don't realize the power. Now, that $50 will pay you 1.5% every day. Not big for you, but that's big for so many people. Your structure, the good news is this, your structure is still there. Mean your frontline people will receive that $50 as well. You're already qualified to go for $150. There are so many people in this room like Marcus and Tammy, Alice, Rory, Sean, Gobi. We will be qualified for even the $500 or $1,500 package within a day. And you as well, leaders. So no one allowed to bring more than $50 into the system. If you want bigger package, you are going to have a personal volume, no recruiting. No one forcing you to recruit, then 87% not coming to you, 13% coming to you, no restrictions at all. Your money is your money. The 1.5% fully yours. But if you want the bigger packages, you need to have personal volume. $150 will let you to buy, upgrade to the other package, $150. Then I think $650 frontline, is that right, Tammy? Rory? Will
yes,
let you to
correct.
buy $500 package. And then the 2,200, am I right? 2,200 will let you to buy the 1,500. Am I right, Tammy? Is that the right figure? 2,200, Marcus, is that the right figure? Yes. So 2,200 volume will let you to buy the $1,500 package. All this process will happen within a day for so many people. I'm going to give some key points. You'll love it. Wait, this system will not go anywhere. This is here to stay for years to come. You know why? Sam is either executive owner, executive chairman for this company from now on. And before that, he wasn't. It was a program. Now, this system will bring you back into where you were 2 weeks ago. And every single money you made, the big chunk, wow, amazing, you will be in that position. All the leaders, you know why? Because you're going to be in that position soon. Today, tomorrow, you will be in the top position. Understand this two system is giving you, if you accept it, we'll say within a week time, you will go back to 2% per day, possibly, or you might even go for more than that. Do some maths. These two systems are going to pay together, not either one. Again, this is going to pay you, sorry, either you can participate here or here. No. Let me come to the fact. How many network marketings you've been, just write it down. And when something happened, they walked out. We are coming, we are coming, we are coming. 2 years later, you're still waiting, we are coming, they will not come. Here, immediately, with the support of the CEO and the chairman, the support of our beautiful experts, they found a solution for our community. And this will stay forever, I strongly believe. Right? If you don't understand the figures and numbers, don't worry. We will do another meeting. I'll use my whiteboard and explain you everything. I love to do that whiteboard. I'm I'm supposed to go and pick my wife up from the airport, but I'm stuck here because of you leaders. Right? So this is what's going to happen. So trust me. Again, I'm saying these two programs will bring you back to wherever you were in 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. I mean it. I can meet you guys again in 1 month time, and I can see the same smile from your face. Honestly, I love you guys. Look, the hard side. We are here for the community leaders. We are not here to mess around. And these leaders, they worked their socks off last 5, 6, 7 days. Me and Alice, we had lots of arguments, just not agree with everything. But of course, they were talking for the community. And this is the leaders. There's one more option. You don't need that. I'm not going to say that. You don't need it. You know what? These two will take you. I mean, these two systems will look after the whole world. Anybody here in this room, oh my God, man, I was making $10,000 a day. Yes, you will see a huge drop, only temporarily. And you'll be back on normal to the 10K within 1 month. Take 2 months. You know why? This is here to stay. So why not take 2 months? With that, everyone, thank you so much. You're back on track in 2 days. I think Marcus is going to explain you guys about what's the next procedure. Like, I think we have 12 hours, 24 hours. Marcus knows that figure. So let's Marcus explain you about what is next. So I think we have some procedures to do in between, and then you're back on track, start counting. Again, I'm saying, the haters out there, they will make comments. You're going to be the winner. Every single people in this room, you're going to be the winner. You will love it. Right? Experience it, and I will see you in 1 week time or 1 month time, and see whether Gob is right or not. With everyone. With that, Tammy, thank you so much for bringing me in. I think Marcus is the right person to talk about. I think it's a small explanation anyway. What is the next procedure and after? So when are you going to start making all this money? Don't forget, before I go, quick recap. Your beta system, the system wherever we are, going to make you 3% every day. That 3% will give you double money. That will go into pledge. We're going to give you 0.2% every day. Do the maths, roughly 1% return every day. Okay? And towards the contribution, the next one going to give you so much money. Both coming your way, and you can make money from both systems. Tammy, thank you.
All right, so I don't know if you had the slide deck, Gobi. We did have a slide deck for this, and let me see if I could bring up some, just so because there's a lot of more questions. So I don't know if Marcus
shall we do this, update the rest, what's the next procedure, and then we can go for the questions. I think I give everything, then better we get the questions. What do you think?
Okay.
We are the next procedure, right? 12 hours. So Marcus or Ellis, they can explain about this, or Rory.
Okay. So Rory, do you want to take a crack as well and kind of give some extra clarity to this?
Sure. I think it's a little bit difficult without people having a visual, but let me try and break it down. Yeah. I'm not sure where.
Well, I was looking at the slides as well. That was prepared, and I'm not really sure if the slide deck that's here is actually going to be helpful. However,
okay.
I don't know if you want to.
Tammy, maybe you and I can sort of just do it together. So let me try and simplify.
You want me to bring up I can bring up the visual that we had.
Yeah,
I didn't
maybe. Yeah, maybe we can do that.
Tammy, where's that visual? Where's that visual?
Yeah, because I was going to get that. Now, the visual that I have, there were just some minor tweaks that went along with that, but it's, for the most part, is intact. So let me just go and get that.
While you're doing that, let me repeat that again. The $50 for every single community members, doesn't matter you are an expert or you just joined, right? And if you don't, Niraj, Aaron, you don't understand what we are talking about, right? You guys you're not understanding what we are talking about. Just go and do the maths before you leave any comment. And go and ask, I was talking to some experts, right? Some advanced, and they just loved it. They said, this is what we want. And I think the people who are here, some people, some not everyone, some people who are here, like, you want a quick money, right? Do a program and run away. Sam is not here for them.
Gaby, let me just add to that. I think what people are not understanding as well is they don't have to watch any ads to get that doubling as well. You understand? So you're kind of getting that money advanced to you before you even had to watch the advert. So whatever's in the system is going to double up and pay out while you're still watching in the other system. If that makes sense. So you've got two sources of income coming through. And because everybody starts with a $50 package across the board, all that money is injected into the system. So everybody starts earning money straight away. And as Gobi's trying to explain, the ranking is going to happen naturally, because if you do have somebody underneath you or within in your community, that volume is already there. And you're not starting over all again. What you're doing is you're sitting with your current structure that you got. So I'll try and simplify it without getting too confusing, and it'll be nice to have a slide deck. So let's go through the
let me give this to you, Rory. Let me just share the screen and you can explain this. Now, just mind you that this particular slide deck, there was some minor tweaks that need to be, it's not even a slide deck. I'm sorry, it's not even a slide deck. It is just one of the working documents that we had. Okay.
Okay,
and
that's fine.
And this working document needed to have some tweaks to it. So just make sure that we understand that the tweaks that need to be made as well. All right.
All right, maybe you can just zoom in on the beta. Let's just deal with the beta
Okay.
phase right now. And just sort of, if you can enlarge
Okay.
the beta onto the screen and just sort of move it across. And let's go. So I think there's a third thing that Sam has put there, and it would actually, Sam has also said, if you want a refund, that's possible as well. However, you'd be crazy to go for the refund because Sam is honoring whatever potential value you had in the system. So let's use Gobi's example. Let's say I put 1,500.
Rory, can I just start with this here so that people can understand from the basis? So guys, we have two different scenarios. We have the beta, which is where you already are. You're already in the beta. Everybody is in the beta, and we've been in beta for the past 3 months. Okay, so that has been the beta version. Okay, so we've had that. And now we're going to remain in the beta, and that is where all of your VDL and USDT is locked up, and that beta is in pledge mining. That is going to remain intact, and Rory is going to explain what goes along with that. Then we have the live. Okay, the live is where we're going to be in as well, and you have an opportunity to be in the beta and in the live, or if you want to be in the beta to just kind of work out getting your VDL and USDT out of that, you can do that and never come over to the live. That's actually up to you. You also have an option to get a full refund and just be on your merry way. Okay, so those are the three scenarios that we're working with. You can be in the beta and the live. You can be in the beta by itself and never come to the live, or you can just get a full refund and be on with your life. Okay, so Rory is going to talk about the beta, and the beta is where there's no refund at all in the beta. Okay, in the live, Sam is going to give everybody a $50 pack to start off with. Okay, so now Rory, go ahead and explain the beta, and then I'll go ahead and take over and I'll explain the live. So explain the beta first.
All right, no problem. So the main thing as well is that we wanted everybody to have an opportunity to get back to earning and be able to get through. So we had two choices. We could try and get the perfect system. And remember, we're saying this is a quick fix. We need to have a quick fix so the community can start receiving, all right? So if we took a full 30 days or so to try and get the perfect system, etc., that's why we're just calling this the quick fix. So we need you as the community to understand what limitations we had as for you. That will double up to $100, just a freebie to get you started there. So we're all starting on the right foot. All your structure's intact, okay? Everything doesn't change there. Everybody starts on the $50 package. But if you go now to the beta version, so both are running in parallel. So you got two streams of income coming in. In the beta version, let's say I joined with $1,500, right? $1,500. That $1,500 is worth $7,500 if it's a 5 times reward. Sam is doubling that to $15,000. Now what's happened is you haven't even had to watch all those adverts. All of that value, whatever value is all being put into the pot and being doubled, and you're getting 0.2% on that. Am I correct, Sammy? Am I saying that correct? That's 2% is being paid out per day. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to watch an advert. You don't have to do anything. You can just receive a passive.
I think, Rory, you have to watch the adverts. I think
out of the pledge mining. So you have to watch out of the pledge
value. Whatever the money in ad value, to convert it, you watch the advert.
Yes, sorry. So that's where the 3% still comes in, Gobi. You're still getting your 3% there, which is, guys, that's an amazing return. Where else do you get 90% return a month? Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so you've got the option that no one's going to lose everything. Everybody's going to gain massive value in the beta version. Your pledge is doubled to 200%. You're still getting your 3%. So whatever what was committed to is still there. The pledging is now doubled up, whatever was in the system, and that gets paid out to you. At the same time, you can start on the beta on the live version with the $50. Everybody's starting with $50. So if you had a structure or you ran out of money, everybody's going to be getting that, starting at as a freebie. And from there, it will build from that system. So if you, for example, are a builder and you had $50 and you got 3 people underneath you, you're more automatically going to go and get the $150, and then so forth and so forth. And that's why Gobi's trying to explain, guys, for a period of a week or two, as everybody's getting into the system, you'll quickly rank up to where you are. And if you're not liking that opportunity, then you click one button and ask for a refund, ask for a full refund. But if I think about this, I would never do that, because Sam has come and said, hey guys, you put $1,500 in, that's worth $7,500. I'm doubling that up to you for $15,000, and I'm going to pay that out to you. I'm going to pay that out to you, even though you haven't done anything. So think about what Sam is committing to here. And you can start the live version. So it is, and you remember now you're getting both income streams coming through. So whatever packs, whatever you had in the beta version is there. And now you got the live version, and we're all going to be up to where we were within about 2 weeks. While you got everything going, you still got 2 directions. In other words, you've got 2 incomes coming in. And we've got a much more sustainable system, paying 45% a month at 1.5%. Guys, where do you get that? Where do you get that? And it's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. It's here to stay. Income in the beta version, income in the live version, and 45%. So maybe, Tammy, we'll put a better slide together. We can answer a lot of the questions. Everything activates on the 29th, which includes starting with the withdrawals, and we'll start that process. So everything will go back. Remember, Sam has put a note to say the beta version is going to run on a web-based, and the app is going to update. That is why we need to have 12 hours to code the system, 12 hours to stress test the system, and then we need 24 hours to reload everything and up. If we did not go through this route, guys, we'd be waiting 30 days. And as Tammy pointed out, we as a Xcode team are sitting every single day for the next 30 days. We are meeting every night, same time, discussing everything. So we are here for the community. We're here to please everybody as best as we can. But Sam has given so much, we need to just give a little bit back. It's just a little bit of time. That's all we're asking, is a little bit of time. And now you've got a lovely program that is going to be here for good. So, Gobi, I think that's all I can really say.
Sorry,
wait for the slide. I hope that makes sense to people.
Let me just go into this
and
more.
everybody, free users, free users, anybody that has a registered email address will get $50 in the system.
Exactly.
Whether you had 50 or you did, every single person. So if you've got a 50 signed up users, 50 that didn't put their $50 in, well, tomorrow morning or when it goes up, there's going to be $50 in their account.
Rory, can I add something? I know there are people, they just want to know how long pledge mining that is and everything. Guys, listen, I'm going to write. I thought I shouldn't do the whiteboard. I'm going to do this. Tammy, could you please stop sharing?
Before you go there, let me just give some more clarity on the live as well, and to also let them know that the beta is designed so that it will go, but we will eventually have everybody over on the live. So the beta will eventually go away. So there will be no recruiting, no new deposits, no new purchasing on the beta side. So understand that is for you to continue to get out, double what you already have in there. Okay, Sam's going to double that. And a lot of us are already used to getting 0.5% from another platform that I won't name. Okay, you're used to getting that dripped out to you on a daily basis. Same concept here, but now you're going to get double what you have in the pledge mining. Okay, that's going to be doubled. And then when we come over to the live, that is going to be something that is going to allow you to, for the different levels that we have here, when you come in, you're going to get a package first. Everybody's going to start with the 50 pack, and then you have to get to a certain volume before you can actually buy or purchase the 150 pack, okay? And which is 200 in volume before you can get to the 150 pack. Then you have to have 650 in volume before you can get to the 500 pack. 2150 in volume before you can buy the 1500 pack. Now we're talking volume, okay? So if you got this volume already, you can go right to these individual packages. You don't have to scale up. You can go right to the package that you want, and just because you already have that volume, okay? But some of us may want to scale up. And if you decide that you just want to stay with the 50 pack or the 150, that's totally up to you. You can stay passive and stay right where you are. You do not have to, have any volume at all. It's all totally up to you. Now, mind you also, those of us that are already in the beta, okay, those of us that are already in the beta, particularly those that have ranked, you're going to come over and you're going to already be at the 1500 pack. You're going to already be able to get the 1500 pack and begin to repurchase on that because you already have that volume. Okay, so this example that we have here is basically someone that's brand new coming to the platform. The brand new person's got to purchase the $50 package. Okay, then they have to get the volume of the 200 to get to the 150 pack, then get the volume of the 650 to get to the 500 pack, then get to the volume of the 2150 to get to the 1500 pack. That's the brand new person. But most of us that are here on this call that are already in the beta, you're going to come with this volume already, which is going to boost you up to already have these packages that you can begin to repurchase, right? And then again, everything is going to go into pledge mining, doubled, okay?
Let me explain that. Please, okay. Because people are asking what's happening after Tammy explain everything, right? Let me write it down something here. I think I can.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this and come off the share so you can go ahead and whiteboard this out.
Kirby, just to let you know, there's a presentation starting in 5 minutes, my friend.
Well, exactly. That's why I quickly want to do it, my brother. Like, let me do this because even after Tammy explained all these people asking, so how they're going to work, how long it's going to take. Somebody asking a question, or is that going to take 1,000 days? Listen to me very carefully. What's going to happen here? Please let me know whether you can see my screen. And I just want to do something in 1 minute, and I'll leave you guys because we have another presentation. Leaders, please stay in the meeting. Don't go anywhere, even after this. Right? Can you see my screen, please? Just let me know whether you can see my screen.
Yes,
can you see
my
screen? You can. So you can see my screen here. Listen, leaders, this is what you're going to find out. Let me explain to you the beta, what we have at the moment. Can you see that, Tammy?
Yes.
Right. Leaders, think this way. You have $1,500 package. This is going to give you 5 times, which is $7,500. Clear? Sam is giving you 2 times, 2x, which is $15,000. You put only 1,500. Now you understand. You put 1,500. You got 10x here already. And now if Sam giving you 0.2% per day, I think roughly around 30, I don't know what I think it's right, $30 per day. Compare this to this. You are making how much? How much are you making against your initial contribution? Understand the maths. You guys are not understanding it. 1,500 will give you 7,500. That's 7,500 times 2 will give you 15,000. That will give you per day 0. Look, this is not the only one, leaders. You have another one. That's why Sam giving his own money, about 5 to 6 million in there. For you, it's $50. For the whole community, he's putting 5 to 6 million. You know why? Because he's the owner of this company. Understand this, how much you're making. If you do this, why you had to wait for 1,000 days to get the money back, right? Most of you guys, 89% of the people in this room, you made your money back. Sam is not ignoring you. He's giving you the full value of whatever the package you have. This is what we are talking about, right? So I'm done. Hope you understand what I was saying. I'm done, guys. I think we have another meeting. It's a very important meeting. Please stay there. Sam going to talk, right? Understand what's going on in there. This is your future. This company is not here for the next 3 months or 2 months. This is here forever. That's what Sam is, the executive chairman himself, he's here. So understand that, leaders. And I can see more hearts now. Thank you.
We will have more meetings, okay, ladies and gentlemen, to kind of answer questions. We're not going to do Q&A now because we can't, but there will be other meetings for leaders that will be able to break it down for them, that they can bring it and filter it out to their teams. And then we'll be having other community meetings as well, where people can come and get their questions answered. So this is going to bring more clarity as time goes on. So just bear with us as we continue to make this clear in your minds, all right? But I know one of the questions that someone had about So when, talking about fresh funds, so you really don't have to put in any fresh funds because you're getting funds out of the beta. Okay, if you're in the beta, you're getting daily funds out of that. Funds are being dispersed out to you on a daily basis from the beta and from the live. So you don't have to come out with any more out of pocket, not to mention the fact that Sam is going to give you a $50 pack on the live. You're going to get that automatically. Everybody gets that, all right? And you're going to be able to withdraw from the beta, and you can withdraw from the live at the same time. So it's no more out of pocket. No out of pocket, all right? So this, just let it build up to whatever you want to build up. And then, again, this was a recovery plan. We had to get this out, a quick fix to get it out to you fast as we possibly can. As time goes on, probably within the next 30 to 60 days, everybody's going to have, their money back if you didn't get it. And then also, within that time period, the 30 to 60 days is going to bring you back to your daily output that you were before. So it's basically kind of like a reset, but it's not a reset. But in a very short period of time, everybody should be very, very close to, if not there, where they're going to already be getting out your daily, whatever your daily was, you're going to be back to that very, very shortly. But in the meantime, you're going to be having this drip fed out to you from the beta and from the live. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to understand this as well. We all have to make a sacrifice in this. The leaders make a big, big, big sacrifice. Everybody is ranked up making a sacrifice. We're a loving community. We care about one another. We all had to make a sacrifice in this because the alternative in this would be to have nothing. Okay, the alternative would be where we are right now with nothing, everything at a halt, everybody unhappy. But now we're back on the road again. So let's just work together because, again, the alternative would be that just would go down and we wouldn't have anything. So let's just do this. And now we have set this up for stability and longevity. And in 30 days, we're going to be enhancing it. More things are going to be adding to this to make it better and better as time goes on. So just bear with us, okay? Ride with us.
So, Tammy, right, I think please stay. We have another meeting. Recruiting, yes, you can do that. Withdrawal will be instant. We'll start once the system is ready, right? You don't need to wait for another withdrawal or whatever. Instant. So 12 hours development, 12 hours testing, 24 hours downtime. And after that, you are ready to go. The withdrawal will be instant. Not for 1 day, not for 3 months, forever. Thank you, everyone.
Hey, Gobi, we don't want them recruiting right now, though. We don't want recruiting.
No,
they
can't recruit from the beta. They can recruit on the live, not the beta.
If they want.
No recruiting on the beta.
They're asking,
you cannot recruit on the beta, okay? You can recruit on the live as much as you want to, okay? Someone also asked, what does it mean by volume? Volume just means that as you do recruit and as you do refer people, and you start getting, funds from that, that's going to add to your volume. The same volume that you had to get the 7,000 in order for you to get to junior, that 7,000 was volume. So that's what I mean by volume, okay? And also, if it wasn't explained, as you do recruit, you're gonna get 10% referral bonus across the board, and your refresh packages are also 10%. Okay, so it's no more 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 10% across the board referral bonus, and then 10% for refresh.
So, Alice, they were asking, can we recruit? Yes, you can, but you don't have to.
Absolutely.
If you wanted to recruit, please do. Recruit me now. Your referral bonus will be 10%, as Sam said. That's all. I think Sam is here. He wants to say something. I'm going to be off now. I'm sorry. I need to.
I'm done too. We'll let Sam close it out. Go ahead, close it out, Sam.
Thanks. Sorry, I'm just trying to click the unmute button. This webinar format is new to me. It's amazing that we can now get 3,000 people in a room instead of just 1,000. So
and we're going to up that to unlimited next time.
Yes, we should, because there's a lot of people who are missing out on very important information because they needed this information. They've been waiting for this, and we wouldn't have gotten this if it wasn't for everyone of your support leaders to help bring me into understanding how this industry can be better worked to the advantage of this community. So I know you guys lead very substantial communities. These communities depend on you. They depend on you because you guys show strength, wisdom, honesty, and integrity. And I am here to learn from you leaders on how to lead as well. I already mentioned earlier, I'm not really the leader that everyone expected because, well, I'm a very private person. I don't understand too much about leading, but I do understand how the world of finance works. I do understand blockchain technology, and I do understand how to really be here and consistent for everyone. So thank you for allowing me to close this out. I don't want to put everyone under any more pressure, especially Conrad. I really appreciate him sharing his knowledge on the advertising industry and really giving us visibility on what we can do with the attention economy combined with blockchain. So, it's a real privilege to work with this team.
Awesome.
I just feel, look, if anyone's not happy, they got my contact details from last night. And I know a lot of you guys were not happy. So a lot of you guys contacted me. And that's fine. I'm only one message away, one WhatsApp message away, or one email away.
He's also in a lot of the groups out there. So if you guys don't know, he's in a lot of the Telegram groups. So you can say hi to him there as well. So he's definitely out there and approachable and reachable.
But please, if anyone with my photo on any of these groups asks you for money, it's not me, okay? We all have to be careful, everyone. We all have to be vigilant because, now there is no excuse, guys. If you guys know how to reach out to me, and you don't confirm a scam and you get scammed, it's not my fault, right? So I'm making myself as accessible as possible to everyone here because I want the best for everyone. So please take advantage of that, make the most of that. This is something which I am very privileged to be offering because, seeing you guys happy makes me happy. So let me do my absolute best to learn from you and to help your leaders to help you. Thank you.
Tommy, quickly, somebody said 29th is party day. Yes, it is. And my birthday as well. So it is party day. Let's celebrate my birthday together.
Let's see the party emojis if you're looking for party day on the 29th. Party emojis if you're looking forward to the party day on the 29th. That's right, we're partying. There you go. Party emojis, party on the 29th. And for those of you that were asking that missed it, the 29th is the rollout of everything that we're just talking about. That's the day we're rolling everything out. That's Saturday. Awesome. Yay. All right, so it looks like go ahead, Sam. Something else you want to say?
No, it's just there are still people who are not happy being locked up, right? Well, technically you're not locked up, but if you do feel that way, then hit me up. I'll send you the money and don't ever talk to me ever again. All right. It's as simple as that. I only need 1 billion people in 3 years. And if you're not up to it, then let me refund you. All right. Because I don't have time. My leaders don't have time. All right. We need to move on.
right? And we need to go towards something that will truly change the landscape of the world we live in.
Amen. All right, there you go. Sam talk in the raw. You know, you want out, you can get out very, very easily. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have another meeting that has already, we're past time on that. And we are going to be talking more about this. I know it's not crystal clear in everybody's mind, but we're going to have another call on this. Let's see, probably maybe even tonight or tomorrow, but definitely something is going to happen tomorrow. I'm going to be doing something personally myself on tomorrow. Probably not this evening, but tomorrow for sure, I will be having a call. I'm sure that Ellis and Marcus, they have their team calls, and people from the community often jump in on their calls. So just keep an eye out for what's going to be happening there as well. But this will be further communicated out to the community for a lot more clarity. All right, so just stay tuned for that so you can get your questions answered as well. And I know a lot of you also have unique situations that you want to ask questions about. So you'll have a chance to answer that in a smaller forum. All right, but right now we're going to go on to our other meeting, and just go ahead and go on the other side to the next meeting, and let's talk about some bigger and better things. But if you want to get clarity on this, you know, keep an eye out for my call that I'll be having tomorrow. Marcus and Ellis will be having their call, and I'm sure Rory and his team are also going to have calls along with Gobi. You know, so we're all going to be having more calls in smaller forums. So keep an eye out for that, where you can get your specific questions answered. And we also have an FAQ that we're going to be coming out with as well. You know, frequently asked questions that we're going to be coming out with, and we will get information that I shared with you tonight. Some people are asking for that. I will prepare that and clean it up, and I will get it out to the community so we can all have it as a, you know, just a glance, you know, all three plans at a glance. Okay, right there on that one sheet, so that you can get clarity on that. All right, so just stay tuned. Just roll with us, okay? Roll with us, all right? I think you're going to be happy with all this. Marcus and Ella, do y'all have anything else that y'all want to say? All right, Rory, Conrad, everybody's good?
Tammy, I'm all good. I think we need to get to the next meeting. And as you said, things are going to be clearer, and the 29th is party day. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, see you guys. Bye, Sam.
You all
Bye,
have
Sam.
the
Thank you, Sam.
meeting going to start here. The same link. If you want to stay. You're going to hear some, as Tammy said, bigger things. Mean really big. Just stay there, and Savesh will take over. Thank you.
All right. Well, I've shared hello everyone. I've shared the live link that is on YouTube live in the chat. I've shared.
All right, so now we're live. There you go, Sam. Unlimited members can attend on the live link. It's done. Now you'll be able to make it to your own party.
So I could come. I could come to my party fashionably late. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. Come fashionably late. At your discretion. Hi, Chavez. How are you?
Good. I'm good. I'm really very, very sorry for yesterday. I mean, we are all tech guys, but you know, it's unfortunate that we could not handle the situation. I mean, it's a good problem that happened. We love that problem. We were bombarded with love and support from the community, and that was an amazing problem that we encountered. And we hope that we will get the biggest room in the world with the Zoom very soon. So I have spoken to the chief of the accounts team in the Zoom, and I have asked them to get us a customized package that keeps on upgrading, and we keep on increasing the numbers with our own wish, and we can.
Wow, that is awesome, Chavez. Thank you for that. And we have to also realize that yesterday's meeting was more of an ad hoc kind of thing. We had just like late the night before decided to have that meeting. So all the preparation that was needed to make that meeting go off, it just didn't happen because it wasn't planned out properly, obviously, but because we had decided to have it at the last minute, okay? Because it was the last minute meeting, and we didn't expect for it to just, have, to go off the way it did. because it was just the very last minute we decided we were going to have this meeting, and we really was not prepared for the influx that came. But now, you know, Chavez had got that area taken care of, and even with this 3,000 max that we have right now, it is going to go away because we have a big community and it's going to get bigger. I mean, if we're anticipating 1 billion members, how can we have a Zoom room that only seats 1,000? Okay, we know that we're ahead of the game. You know, we did the hiccup yesterday, but we're on it. We want 1 billion members, right, Sam? 1 billion. I mean, if we're anticipating 1 billion members, how can we have a Zoom room that only seats 1,000? Okay, we know that we're ahead of the game. You know, we did the hiccup yesterday, but we're on it. We want 1 billion members, right? Billion. There's repeating.
I just want to highlight that yes, Chavez is a tech guy just like me, but let's not forget tech guys don't usually get this popular. We don't usually fill up, you know, a 1,000 person Zoom room, let alone more. So it resulted in us having to play around with things that we don't usually ever think we'll touch in our entire lifetime, right? So you know, this is really exciting. This is really new, and let's do all our very best to not let ourselves, our friends, and our families down.
Absolutely.
Okay, so basically we are live from 4 channels. We can have like hundreds of thousands of people watching us, no problem.
So can we post that those links in the chat here so that people that are on this call now can probably share that with their teams?
Yes, I have shared. So here is another link that I'm going to share with you right now.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so the chat doesn't allow for posting links, right?
Yeah, you can post links.
I don't see it. Chavez, could you WhatsApp me that link? Links for posting links, right?
Yeah, you can post. I shared in the chat.
Oh, there it is. Okay, great.
I've shared
There's the links, guys and gals. Keep scrolling up, but everybody's getting it. There's the links.
Let's get 10,000 people, then we start.
There you go.
Well, let's just have each other for starters. Let's not be too greedy. Remember the good old days? It was me talking one-on-one to Tammy, me talking one-on-one to Marcus, me talking one-on-one to Gobi, you know. Oh, and Rory, of course, as well. You know.
Oh,
And
that's
of course, meeting Elise through Marcus, you know. That's the beautiful thing about this industry. It's all about just, you know, us telling friends about what a great thing is, and you know, hoping that we could all benefit from this together.
Exactly.
So Tammy, I've shared the YouTube link to all my leaders as well. So they might be linking on through that. So yeah,
Okay.
we got all things going. I think those Zoom links are now, those YouTube links are now going out.
So they're now going out. Okay, good. They're going out now.
Yeah. Shall I put in the team leaders group as well, or have you done that, Tammy?
I'm posting them there now.
Okay. I just want to know if we managed to get Sean in the house, because poor Sean's been trying for an hour on the Sean Mask.
Is he in?
Sean was there. Sean, I think he's hearing. I just had a chat with him. He's very happy
Oh,
that
okay.
I think he did all these, the summary, and he did a good job. I really appreciate
Get
Sean.
in right now. He can get
Yeah.
in.
I think everybody just check the team leaders group and have asked your upline to repost it out of the team leaders group, and the message will get up. And we got how many, Chavez, how many links we got there? 2 or 3 now? Okay. Yeah, it's getting reposted. We got confirmation.
Okay,
So people are joining.
I think,
Yeah.
Gobi, are you here? We can start now.
Yes.
I'm here, Savesh. I'm so sorry. Look at me. I'm in the car moving. Sam, I'm so sorry. If I don't go, my wife she's coming from Sri Lanka, and to go and pick her up. And this is the only time I'm out. And then I'm going to be with you forever doing this, because this is going to be, we are also going to give our community long-term financial freedom. So you have to understand what's going on here, leaders, and I'll be with you from next time onwards.
So can I do more talking this time, Chavez?
Sure, Sam.
Please do that.
You know, Gobi, it says he'll be with us forever, but he's only going to be with us until he needs to send his wife away to Sri Lanka. Then he needs to drive her to the airport again.
Okay.
Gobi, okay, she's a lovely girl, love of your life, all right. So no changing of wives, all right. So please, all right. Go in your car, pick her up from the airport, all right. Bring her home. That's the job of a man, of a real man.
There you go. Gobi's a real man.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Perfect. We can start now. Sam?
Yeah, hi. All right. Okay, so proof of reserves. Wow. It's exciting. I'm doing my own presentation.
Is this where you're starting off at? Is proof of reserves?
Why not?
Okay. You don't
Why
want to
not?
talk about the
Because-
other, you want to talk about the other components, which are kind of exciting.
Oh, let's just start a proof of reserves, right?
Okay.
I like to take the analogy of, transparency, right? Transparency is like gunpowder. It's so powerful. It's nothing ever seen in the history of warfare before. But how do you control and demonstrate transparency? Oh, you need to prove your transparency. And that's what proof of reserves is. What we're doing here is controlling something that is very powerful. All right. So when we control gunpowder, then instead of a big explosion that goes everywhere and damages everything. We have a little explosion that shoots out a bullet out of the barrel of a gun. And that is basically allowing us to really focus and demonstrate the transparency. Now, blockchain is the most transparent thing in the world. You do something criminal on a blockchain, good luck. You know, right now we might not have the technology to trace it back to you today, but you know, give it another 5 years, give it another 10 years. The ability to analyze transactions will ensure that we will be able to trace all these activities on the blockchain to the organizations and the people who are doing all these kind of things on the blockchain. So, you know, it is very interesting that blockchain is a technology that's being used to, you know, do all sorts of things. But if we are truly embracing what blockchain is, which is the ability to be transparent to other parties, other partners, you know, family and friends, then why can't we prove our transparency? Why can't we control this explosion? Why can't we harness this amazing new technology for the benefit of everyone? Because you know what? Through transparency, we will be able to grow faster than everyone else. And that's what I'm saying, right? If we're able to prove reserves of what we're doing, if we're able to demonstrate we've done everything we said we will do, then it is much more easier for you and others to believe and participate in this great opportunity. So that's what proof of reserves is. We're here to prove to you that we're doing everything that is outlined in the document. And in this case, in We Are All Satoshi, for every $1 you put in, we just simply use 30 cents to buy Bitcoin. That's all it is. Nice, simple, easy. And so you ask, what happens to the other 70%? Well, 2% goes to the management fees to keep the light on. And the other 68% is used to reward the marketers and promoters and early participants in We Are All Satoshi, in the opportunity. Where are we scrolling to now? Yeah, so we've already covered this, I guess. We just need to make sure that we do everything we say we do. And it's so easy to prove that we do this because it's all on the blockchain. So how do you make sure that this is a good slide to stop at? So how do you make sure that you are going to be made whole even if the opportunity comes to an end, right? Two things, right? One is we hold the proof of reserve Bitcoins for 500 days. And for those who are up for it, I will write you a check and guarantee your investment. Because all it is if you do not make your money back in 500 days and, you know, you could find me. I'm quite easy to find, actually. Then I'll just write you a check, post-dated 500 days from now, and you just cash it in, right? Get your money back. Because guess what? I believe Bitcoin will be at $100,000 in 500 days. All right. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist because I've been here in this journey with Bitcoin and blockchain since the beginning. All right. Of course, if Bitcoin reaches $100,000 before 500 days, that's fine as well. We just release the Bitcoins to every single We Are All Satoshi token holder. We release it to you early. And what that means is even if you did not get rewarded for being in early or bringing people to the opportunity of buying and holding Bitcoin through We Are All Satoshi, you still will get, the basic investment back because, well, Bitcoin is currently trading at under $30,000 and you're getting your value back when Bitcoin's at $100,000, which means 30 cents becomes $1 again. Yay. So nice and simple. No, and that's the thing, right? Why get friends and family involved in an opportunity that you go may have a risk of losing your money, right? Or your friend's money. In this case, right, because of these two simple rules, it underpins the valuation of the We Are All Satoshi token and allows us to safely and calmly buy and hold a lot of Bitcoin together, which ultimately removes supply and, of course, liquidity so that Bitcoin will go up and we all work together to bring back the next bull market. Yeah, so I think this is the most important slide. The objective is for the Genesis block, we raise $1 billion to buy $300 million worth of Bitcoin. You know, it is actually for $300 million worth of Bitcoin, 10,000 Bitcoins. So it's only a small goal with the Genesis block to buy and lock up 10,000 Bitcoins. You know what is also the value of 10,000 Bitcoins? Well, it's 13 years ago when the first ever transaction in this industry was 2 Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. So, you know, the journey that we are all embarking on right now is to buy and hold the same amount of Bitcoins, which is what was used to make the first ever Bitcoin transaction, which is 2 Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. So this $1 billion can be raised by everybody participating in various packages, with the smallest package being $100. And after we've done this initial Genesis block, we will then repeat the process for the growth block, which is to raise $9 billion and lock up, 9 times more Bitcoins. So that's pretty straightforward. Oh, I hate looking at this photo, but okay. Torture me, Chavez.
Sorry.
Look, the model is simple, and we just want to know that we can finally introduce a very simple model to everyone so that when you finally convince someone to buy Bitcoins, you are rewarded. And that is the missing piece to helping everybody benefit from holding on to the most valuable asset and, of course, the original asset of this industry, which is Bitcoin. Everyone out there is saying that they are coming up with something awesome. It's better than Bitcoin. It's better than Ethereum. It's better than this. It's better than that. Look at those assets. They've done 1,000x. Mine will do also 1,000x, and that is why you should trust me. Well, time and time again, what did we do when we participated in this industry? We bought something because we believe we could make it into more. And why did we want more? It's because we want more Bitcoin. Ultimately, that's a safe haven asset in this space. It is also the safe haven asset for a number of governments around the world, and also a number of funds that are operated by billionaires around the world. So Bitcoin is not going anywhere. And that is why it makes sense that we, for the first time in history, bring an opportunity that is so simple, but so powerful, because we are just simply asking you to participate in buying and holding Bitcoin. And of course, rewarding yourself for convincing your friends to buy and hold Bitcoin. Because when I did it back in the day, I didn't get anything for it. You know, my friends, they became very wealthy from buying and holding Bitcoin after I told them to do so. And all I got was a beer or a whiskey. But my point is, I didn't benefit in an affiliate model for convincing other people to buy and hold Bitcoin. And you know what? I'm so glad that we're able to put this together for you guys, because we're helping you. And I will do Zooms with you and your leaders and your friends and convince them to buy and hold Bitcoins through We Are All Satoshi. Why? Because it is something that we could all feel confident and comfortable participating in, because Bitcoin is not going anywhere. And Bitcoin, only because it's not going anywhere, will have to go up. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Sam. Well, I would like to thank you all for joining us today. I know it has been meetings after meetings, and we have been, we all are together from last, more than, I think it's been 2 hours. So we will probably, schedule another webinar in which me and Gobi will explain the basics. We will do the dissection of the compensation plan. Though it is very simple. It is as simple as Sam explained. We are just motivating and motivating people to hold Bitcoins. That's it. And it is so simply designed in the affiliate structure that it will benefit you in a multi-folded way. And these benefits we can just explain in half an hour Zoom call that we will have. Let's schedule another call for the explanation, because it has been a long call today. And we know that you all are in front of your mobile phones, computers, sitting, watching us, listening to us. So we don't want to put you all to real work in this today. Tomorrow is Saturday. We'll have a weekend learning party, and we will learn the basics from scratch, how we are all Satoshi. And we really want you to proudly say that after registering, you can proudly say that you are Satoshi. We are all Satoshi. And when we will hold a part of that first Bitcoin, that is going to create a history that is going to push Bitcoin to $100,000. And we are going to do it together. Simply. And this is this is very simple, very clear, and it is just a two-step process, right? Okay, so let's all meet together tomorrow, and me and Gobi will be there. We will be presenting the entire plan, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Gobi, would you like to say something before we end this?
Oh, thank you, Savesh. What can I say? Leaders, look, we are here to guide our community to the right place. That's what I can say. Whatever you have seen in the past, not going to be here. No one going to mislead you guys. No one going to brainwash you. Something honest and genuine opinion will come from our executive chairman, no one else, no middle people. Right? This is a management team. They're giving you something better for the future, and the good thing will happen. Wait for it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Rory, would you like to say something?
Chavez, I just want to compliment when people actually comprehend what We Are Satoshi is and what Sam has done and the guarantees that are in place and what the proof of reserve does. And I've been in this industry since 2015. I wish and pray I had this in 2015. And it is when people get it and they understand, it is the safest bet of a lifetime that you will ever have. And the fact that you can build a business around this, and I think everybody's going to wake up to a fantastic surprise. Those that are already in Stable down.
Absolutely. Well, Marcus, do you have words of wisdom for the community before we sign off? Marcus? Okay, we hear from Elias.
I'll if there's anyone else wants to cut in, feel free. But I just want to highlight that yes, I want to add to Rory's sentiment. If there is a model to build a business around buying Bitcoin, where you could benefit from promoting Bitcoin, getting people to buy Bitcoin and be rewarded for that, we will have a lot less scams in this space. Because, you know, I understand a lot of my friends go launching different tokens here, there, and everywhere. Why? Because that's the only way they can continue to profit from this industry. But now it is the opportunity for everybody to be part of something that is going to be around, because Bitcoin's going to be around, and for us to also profit for working together to drive the value of Bitcoin up. I want to also add that there's a lot of leaders that I have sought mentorship from in this community that are not with us on this call today. They have been tirelessly giving me advice and also guiding me on how I can do better for the community. So I just want to, without naming names, thank all of them, because they are helping me be a lot more than what I was when I first came out to this community in January. So I am getting better, and I will keep getting better, because you guys are here and you guys aren't going away. So I'll continue to be here, and I'm never going to go away.
Sam,
Thank you, guys.
Sam, I just want to add one thing. If people get this concept, you know, I've traded 3 years, and what you put in the hands of people is a guaranteed bet that you will not lose your money, you will not lose your trade. But if you go for the proof of reserve, that's what people need to understand. People have tried to trade Bitcoin, they've tried to trade tokens. Yeah, in this family, you go in and do what Sam's telling you. He's effectively writing you a check in 500 days to say you're not going to lose a cent, or you can only have an upside. That is a bet I will take 1,000,000 times over, and I've traded over many years. So Sam, you're a genius. I want to compliment you. I think it's absolutely amazing. And when the penny drops and we can really, and your support for the middle class, people will understand in time. They will understand it in time. And thank you. Thank you from South Africa. Thank you from Africa. You're making people whole that really need this opportunity right now. So I personally just want to say thank you.
Yeah, great. On the points that Rory highlighted, it's very simple. I just can't stop myself from talking about this beautiful structure that we managed to put together. And it's just like creating a hedge, a positive hedge in the upside. Well, Bitcoin is, I believe, one of the most scarcest asset on earth. And it will be more scarce, right? With time, because the cost of mining is doubled with every halving. And it is very beautiful concept that we are holding on to something that is so valuable altogether. Simply, it's beautiful.
Hey, Chavez.
Hey, Alice.
Hey, Chavez. I just want to comment also.
Please.
I saw Bitcoin way back in 2010. I was in the banking business, and of course, in the banking business, they told me, "Hey, that thing is going away. It's not going to last." I think when I saw it, it was like $250 a coin or something crazy, and I didn't take advantage of it. And so I, like Rory, have over time tried to trade and get in on the good and watch it go up and sell it at the right time and all that kind of stuff, and made some good decisions and made a lot of bad ones, But here, because we're doing this thing as a community and working together, and with Sam's expertise behind it and the community that he knows and understands, we as a community can go in this together. And like you said, is hedging our bets in the right direction. And 500 days, guys, will pass before we know it. And Sam is saying he's going to write a check in 500 days. I mean, it seems like we were just saying Happy New Year yesterday, and here it is, the end of April already. So this is a great opportunity for a community to band together and make great things happen. So thanks.
Let me show you something before we end this call, Ellis. It is a beautiful and this is one of the best part and the strongest part, that the custodian address is going to be available, and everyone, at the time, I know these upcoming 500 days are going to be, we all wake up, we log in, and we check proof of reserve custodian address. How many Bitcoins are in there now? And we are all going to do that together for next 500 days. And it is here on the website. So you log into weareallsatoshi.org. This address will be live, and you can click on this address, go check the custodian address of the Vault Horizon, that is our proof of reserve. Very clear, very simple, very transparent.
Genius.
All right. On this note, again, I would like to thank everyone, every participant who joined with us, every member of Stable DAO family, I would say, who joined with us and supported us and is ready, because I see a lot of hearts popping up in the reactions. And we really love that you love us, and we will always give back this love with couple of more hearts. It will be increased. The giving back will be always be at the upper side, always. All right. See you all. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much, Rory. Thank you so much, Tammy, Gobi, Marcus, Ellis,
Thank you.
and Sean, who could not join us. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you so much, Tanya, Michael, all the names. I just remember these names. I speak to them every day. Thank you. Hey, Marcus, you're in. Any words of wisdom before we end the call?
I think that the platform itself and everything that's happening, it's, you know, as Ellis said, we missed it once. We shouldn't miss it a second time. You know what I mean? And I think for so many people, sometimes we miss only because we haven't had the opportunity. And so this is an opportunity for us to take advantage of it because we know. And if you choose not to know, the only person you will have to blame is who? Yourself. It's here now. And so we have an opportunity to take full advantage of it with all the things that we've been exposed to, not to miss it this time. And so I thank you as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Marcus. And yeah, I forgot to mention Summer's name. Special thanks to Summer. Thanks. I mean, we can't thank you all enough. We are going into this direction because of you all. Thank you so much for the support. We look forward to seeing very, very big things together. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sherry.
Recording